In this video, we will study about Young's double slit experiment. This is Young's interference experiment. Incident monochromatic light is passed to the slit, very narrow slit. Now, according to Huygens principle, we know that this two narrow slit will become the origin of secondary wavelet. That means these two will become the origin of the secondary wavelet. This waves is striking here, and this will be the source of new wavelet. This will be the source of new wavelet. So incident monochromatic light is sent through SO and then it falls on S2 and S1. As the light reaches, this is the screen, we will see alternate patches of bright light and darkness. Now, as the light reaches in this region, these two will act as two different sources of light ray. From Huygens principle, this will be two new sources of wavelets. এগুলো এখন পয়েন্ট সোর্সের কাজ করবে. Now light wave traveling from the slits S1 and S2 will overlap and undergo interference pattern of maximum and minimum light, which will be viewed on the screen. This is the basic. Now if we join the dark line, join the intersection of the dark and dark, you will get the maximum light. I have told you in our previous class, so I am not going in detail here about the interference pattern. Now we are drawing a diagram here. When delta is equal to 0, that means phase difference is 0 and time is 0. Why the phase difference is 0 when the origin is these two? Because we are using a monochromatic source of light. A single source of light is used and is allowed to pass to slits S1 or S2. Now see, this is the central region where maximum light of maximum intensity will be formed. We have taken a point P, just an arbitrary point P, and we will see there is a path difference between S1P and S2P. If we draw a perpendicular here and this angle is theta, this is the angular position. এই অ্যাঙ্গেলে এটা ডিসপ্লেস করেছে, এটা থিটা হলে জিওমেট্রিক্যালি এটাও থিটা হবে আমরা যদি এখানে পারপেন্ডিকুলার ড্রপ করি. Now S1P and NP are same because it forms the two sides of an isosceles triangle. So S2N is the path difference. It is considered to be lambda x. We have drawn a bisector OC of the double slit S1 and S2 which meets the screen at the point C. Now we know that the secondary wavelets are formed from S1 or S2 and they merge at point P. We are not considering whether they are in same phase to form constructive interference or whether they are in different phase to form destructive interference. We are omitting this point now. Now let us consider there are some assumptions which must be considered in this case. That means capital D, that means the distance between the screen and the two sources, secondary sources, is capital D, which is much greater than small d. Small d is the distance between the two slits. So if that is the case, then we may consider that OC S1P and the straight line S2P, this is point P, this is point S2P, this is this one S1P, and OC are parallel line if theta is very small. If you have any difficulty in understanding this point, you may draw. Considering the fact if theta tends to 0, then what will happen? If theta tends to 0, then OP will slowly merge with OC. Similarly, S1P will slowly merge with OC. So this may be collinear or may be parallel if theta is 0. So if theta is very small, we can say that sin theta is nearly equal to tan theta. Now what is sin theta from here? This is theta, this is D, this is right angle triangle, right angle at this point, this path difference del x, and this is small d. So sin theta is equal to del x by d. If sin theta is nearly equal to tan theta, then tan theta is also equal to del x by d. Tan theta is equal to del x by d. So d tan theta is equal to d sin theta. Again, d is much greater than x. This is also our assumption. D, the distance between the secondary source and the screen, is capital D, and Cp is x. D, capital D is much greater than D, x. So we may consider that here also d tan theta is nearly equal to d sin theta. Now from geometry, from trigonometry, we may say that tan theta is equal to x by d. Tan theta is equal to x by d. This is theta, this right angle triangle, altitude, base, x by d. So tan theta is equal to x by d. So we may write d tan theta is equal to d into x by cap d. Now d tan theta is nothing but del x. Del x is equal to d sin theta. Del x is equal to d tan theta. So del x is equal to d tan theta. So del x, that means path difference is xd by cap d. That means it is directly proportional to x. That means distance from the central fringe or central brightness spot to that particular point, and inversely proportional to the distance between the secondary source and the screen. It is also directly proportional to the distance between the two secondary sources. This is very important. This is del x is equal to xd by d. Now what about the position of the bright fringe and the dark fringe? I have said that there will be alternate dark and bright fringes in this experiment, in this region. Alternate bright and dark fringes will be observed. See here, this is the graph drawn here. Intensity is along the x-axis and the distance from these two regions, from the origin in the upward region, positive direction is this one and negative direction is this one. This is the position of bright fringe. Dark, dark, bright, dark, dark, bright, dark, bright, dark. Similarly, bright, dark, bright, dark. In this way, alternate patterns of bright rings and dark rings will be formed where? In the screen. Bright, dark, central bright, dark, dark. In this way. Now what about the computation of the bright fringe and that of the dark fringe? কি করে compute করব? So when bright fringe is produced due to constructive interference, so the intensity of the light is maximum at those places যেখানে তোমার path difference between the interfering light waves is 0, অথবা integral multiple of lambda হবে, সেটা 0 হতে পারে, lambda হতে পারে 2 lambda, 3 lambda, 4 lambda. In this way, consider plus minus sign here, plus minus lambda, plus minus 2 lambda, plus minus 3 lambda. In this way, okay, later I will come to this topic. So these are the positions of bright fringes. Now we can say that del x, that means path difference, is the product of xd by capital D. So xd by capital D is equal to m lambda, that is delta x is equal to 0 or delta x is equal to m lambda. So what will the position of the mth bright fringe? It is given in this manner. Mth bright fringe, m d lambda by d. Simple. Xd by cap d is equal to m lambda. So x is equal to d lambda by d into m. Position of the mth bright fringe will be m into d cap d lambda by small d. In a similar manner, bright fringes will be formed where light of minimum intensity is produced. That means minimum intensity means 0. At those places where the path difference between the interfering light waves is an odd integral multiple of lambda by 2, 3 lambda by 2, 5 lambda by 2, that means odd number is coming here. So del x is equal to path difference is equal to, what is the path difference? This is s to n is the path difference. That means the difference between the two waves. So that is x small d by cap d is equal to 2m minus 1 into lambda by 2, m minus half lambda. So position of the nth dark fringe will be m minus half into d lambda by capital D lambda by small d. During destructive interference, the waves will meet in this manner. During constructive interference, they will meet in this manner. So the position of the dark fringe is obtained in this manner. Xm is equal to m minus half cap d lambda by small d. Now here the value of m is 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 is not included. That means for m is equal to 2, position of the second dark fringe can be obtained. By putting m is equal to 4, position of the fourth dark fringe can be obtained. By putting m is equal to 5, position of the fifth dark fringe can be obtained in this manner. Now see here, this central bright path difference. What about the path difference? Central region path difference is 0. Distance from the center 0. Why? Because this is the central region. This is the central bright spot here. So distance x is 0. This is here. So this is the central bright spot here. Distance from the central region is 0. Distance from the center is 0. What is phase difference? Phase difference is 0. What about intensity? Intensity is computed in this manner. K into a plus a whole square, that will give you 4k square. That means 4 times the original intensity. So intensity will be 4 times the original intensity. So this length will be 4i. This is intensity in this graph. This length will be 4i for the central region. Now again, for the bright fringe, del x is equal to 0. For the second bright fringe, how can we calculate the second bright fringe? It will be equal to m, second bright, put here 2 into d lambda by d. That will be the position of second bright fringe. Now I have told you this place plus minus. So if we second bright fringe will be 2 bright fringes. If we place a plus minus 2, it will give you plus 2 d lambda by d and minus 2 d lambda by d. See here in the graph. So distance from the center, see here, one is 2 lambda by d, this is plus, another is 2 lambda by d, this is minus. So the bright fringe, when y is equal to 1, it is plus minus d lambda by d, and this is plus minus d lambda by d. Similarly, the next bright fringe, this is not shown in the diagram, will be 2 into d lambda by small d. Again this one minus 2 d lambda by small d. So this is the central region in the graph. One will be in the upward and another will be the downward. If we plot it graphically, one will be positive, another will be negative. So for the first bright fringe it will be d lambda by d. For the second bright fringe it will be again d lambda by small d, shown in red, second bright fringe. For third bright fringe, 2 lambda d by 2 lambda cap d by small d. For the third bright fringe in the upward direction, it will be second bright fringe in the upward direction, it will be above the dark, it is not shown here, 2 lambda d by small d, in this manner. Again for the dark fringe, it is m minus half into d lambda by 2. So for the first dark fringe, it will be 1 minus half into lambda cap d by small d. That means lambda d by 2d. That is lambda d by 2d. This is the lambda d 2d by d, lambda d by 2d dark fringe in the upward region, and in the lower region of the center bright fringe it will be d lambda by 2 small d. Similarly, in the upward region, second dark spot, it will be the value of m will be 2. That will give you 2 minus half. That means 3 by 2 into d lambda by d. So it will be second dark spot, distance from the center 3 lambda d by 2d, second dark 3 lambda d by 2d. Third dark, it will be place here m is equal to 3. Similarly, for the fourth dark, place m is equal to 4. Similarly, for the fourth dark, place m is equal to 5. Similarly, for third bright, place m is equal to 3. Similarly, for fifth bright, place m is equal to 5. In this way, the position of the bright fringes and the dark fringes can be located. Now, fringe width. Fringe width is the separation between two consecutive bright or dark fringes. That means the distance between the two dark fringes, including this one and excluding this one, is the fringe width. Similar distance between two bright fringes is fringe width. So in same manner, since the thickness is same and the distance between dark and bright fringes are same, if you consider its midpoint and if you consider this one's midpoint, that will give you the same distance, that is fringe width. So we can say that the fringe width beta can be calculated in this manner: linear position of n plus 1th bright fringe minus linear position of nth bright fringe. That is, linear position of n plus 1th bright fringe will be n plus 1 into lambda d by small d, and linear position of nth bright fringe will be n lambda d by d. এটা ভুল লেখা হয়েছে, এটা ক্যাপিটাল ডি হবে, এটা স্মল ডি হবে। দ্যাট উইল গিভ ইউ lambda cap d by small d, that is the fringe width. In this way we can calculate the fringe width here. Here in this region, the distance between the two crests is fringe width. These two crests, intensity 4i, 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 this distance is fringe width. This distance or this distance from midpoint to midpoint, this is fringe width, or this distance is fringe width. So in this table I have shown the fringes, the path difference, distance from the center, phase difference, and the intensity is computed in this manner. I will show you, I will also send you a photograph of this diagram. It will be of immense help. See how the central bright fringe of intensity 4i is found in the central region, then two dark patches upside and in the lower side of the central bright fringes. Then see here the alternate sequence of bright fringes shown in red color and dark fringes shown in black color is shown, along with all the computation are shown here. See the path difference, phase difference. I have shown you the path difference. Now see the phase difference. Phase difference is 2 pi lambda into cap d. So for the central brightness, phase difference is 0. For the first bright patch it will be 2 pi. How? 2 pi by lambda into cap d. 2 pi by lambda into cap d. Cap d is how much? Cap d is given here. Similarly, distance from the center is given here. Phase difference phi is equal to 2 pi by lambda into d. Now compute it. You will get 2 lambda. I have shown you the calculation. I am not giving detail here. This is very simple. Similarly, see all the path difference of the first dark pi, second dark pi, first bright 2 pi, first bright upward region 2 pi, second bright upward region, downward region 2 pi, second darkness upward region 3 pi, third darkness in the downward region will be the same as in the upward region. So whatever be the fact, you have to remember this table, it will be of immense help. Now angular fringe width. Angular distance between two consecutive fringes will give you the angular distance between two fringe width. Now that is equal to theta m minus 1 minus theta. So what is theta m plus 1? M plus 1 into lambda by small d. And what is theta? M lambda by small d. That will give you lambda by d. In this way, the Young's double slit experiment, we compute the position of the bright fringe, the position of the dark fringe, fringe width, angular fringe width, the path difference between the waves, the position of the central bright spot, distance from the center, phase difference phi, and of course the intensity of the light. See here, 4i, 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 because it is directly proportional to the square of the amplitude, and intensity is 0 in the alternate patches where dark regions are there. তো এইভাবে আমরা এটা করব। অঙ্ক যখন আসবে তখন এরকম ফেজ ডিফারেন্স, পাথ ডিফারেন্স, সেকেন্ড ব্রাইট বা থার্ড ব্রাইট বা ফোর্থ ব্রাইট বা mth ব্রাইট এরকম বার করতে দেবে। You should apply this formula and remember in this manner. See the diagram once again, see the chart. Pause your video and we'll observe it.